All right, Saturday night, July 8th, I believe. Sun going down. I got about another hour and a half of sunlight. It's about, I don't even know what time it is. Worked all day today, and so the drywall guys, you'll see that in a few minutes. Painter's been doing the trim, as you see, white trim on the blue-gray paint. Not much has changed in the RV garage. Drywall has been delivered, but not installed yet. I'll be working on that tomorrow. I work half a day tomorrow, Sunday. And you see here that they started to do the shop drywall this afternoon. All the leftover insulation needs to be cleaned out. Mechanical will go here. Hot water tank, HVAC unit, or heater anyway. AC unit goes out back. Here's the bath. There is a toilet, and it does work. It does have water, but the septic is not connected yet. So really tall ceiling, obviously, and then the shower. Window opening. So this is out the back. I was doing a little bit of grading work today, getting the drainage squared away. Gonna have water run from here out around to the pond on that side, and then on this side out to the west and around the front. So a bit of grading work that yet to be done there. So here again through the shop. A little closet here underneath of the stairs. Painter's got a lot of stuff in there right now. No concrete in here yet, but you see I've done some grading, did quite a bit of grading actually, and I'll show you from upstairs in a minute. I'm gonna go upstairs. So you can see just from here what used to be a hole right in this area here. You can see the trees are still down at the original grade. I've filled all this in, getting ready for the basement. I'll walk over there in a few minutes. This is just going to be a little niche with some shelves. We can put shoes and maybe a couple coats. Obviously not very wide. It's about a foot wide. And you can see they got the drywall up here. And again, this will be the kitchen back here. All the drywall is hung up here. The tape and mud guys are coming, I think, on Tuesday. That's the vent for the microwave there. Casement windows over the kitchen sink. Washer and dryer go in there. Attic access there. Family room there, I'll go to that in a minute. So here's the roof. It is a light gray. That hooting sound is the steam whistle on the train at Silverwood, which is right over that direction. Probably a half mile, quarter mile maybe. Here's a little bit better view. So I was doing some grading down here. Get the water to run. You see the white flags out there down to the pond. And you can see right there is the foundation area. I'll show you that on the deck here in just a second. So I'll look down the stairs, the front door. Here's the wood stove will be right there. The tile is covered right now. The tile is all done. Tile's been done for about a week now. That same tile is out here on the porch. And you can kind of see what that looks like. It's covered because the painting is up here. Painting all the exterior. Still has to do all the trim work. Still deciding what we're gonna do with that red. Waiting to see once the white trim gets painted throughout here and all the window and this belly band right here gets painted white. But I don't think we're gonna do the rest of the trim up against the timber frame. But at any rate, we're gonna see what that looks like and then decide what we're gonna do with that. So let's go back in. So closet here, got a little funky wall just because the ventilation system, that's where all the mechanical chase is at. Back bedroom. Two windows and a closet. And all the rooms have a J-box for ceiling fan. This is the bath. You would have seen in the last video the tile work. It's all covered and protected while I do all the drywall. Toilet enclosure, and then again another closet with a funky little wall system, again for mechanical chase. And then we've got master closet, and then master bathroom here. Shower you would have seen in the last video, again covered up, and now with the drywall in place. View out the front, and then the door out to the porch area. You can see the tile. It's a dark charcoal. It's almost black. It gets really hot in the sun. And this is more or less south facing, so it gets quite a bit of sun. We've learned that it gets pretty warm. Alrighty, so out here, the area right here, there's a stake there, and then on that corner and this corner, that kind of frames up the garage for the house. And where that tree is located will be in about the kitchen of the house, which will be over basement. So that's got to come out, and all that it gets excavated back there. These two trees right here have to go. They're in the driveway in the front of the house, and there's another one in the front of the house. Right behind that, there's 4 trees there that will be going away. And go back downstairs. Trailer has been good for me for the past 2 weeks. I got it all plugged in. I'm running electric extension cord and a garden hose over to the trailer, so I've got water, and more importantly, I have air conditioning because it's 92 degrees right now, and I think it's pushing 8 o'clock at night. So that's been awful nice to have. Here you can kind of see where the basement will be. Basement will go a little bit deeper than what's here now, but I've been placing the fill around it to grade everything up so that the house will sit at the same elevation as the shop over there, so that That'll be over here. So you can see there's a bit of fill that has been put in here, and this all grade off, taper off, so get drainage away from the house. All these piles here are the topsoil that go back on top of the cobble gravel soil that is the soil that's predominant on the site here. Got the equipment parked out here. It's working most of today out in this corner. So this is where all the burrow materials come from, down in here, which will become the pond. And as you see here, I was putting topsoil back in here today. I've got the white flags where the water's gonna come down. I'll grade a little channel down through here so all that water will come to the pond, and then I'll still have access on this right hand side. I take down some of these trees here in this corner still, and there's a little bit more excavation that can come out of here, mainly in this corner here. There's a topsoil pile here, and another one right there that I'll get out of here in due time. And there you see the debris that I've pulled out, generally in two different spots. The Nissan pickup truck, there was a GMC, not a whole vehicle, but most of the parts to a whole vehicle were in the ground. Just wasn't all put together. I suspect that somebody had taken some of the parts off and used them, sold them or what have you, and the rest of them went out here. There's a red Dodge that I found in this area. The Nissan and the GMC more came out of this area over here. But that's about 5 feet deep right now. I haven't done any topo work leveling yet, just to check everything out as to where it's at. I've just been hogging material so I can get it where it needs to be and get things going. I got a few other trees to take down. I want to preserve this tree right here if I can, but some of these other scrawny trees will come down, and so you can kind of get a sense of the grade coming up. So again, all the water on the site will flow this direction and over into the pond. So I'm here 2 more days. Got 2 more days worth of work. I got a lot more than 2 days worth of work, but 2 more days of work for this trip to do some more grading work, more earthwork. These are the trees that I took down last year and stacked up. This big tree right here, Ryan took down. Actually, all these trees over in here, Ryan took down with the 200 back corner of the pond when he was up the last time. And a few more trees to take down, but I'm not going to do that this trip. I'll wait a little bit longer. Do that probably in the next trip out. Here you get a sense of where the back of the house will be. That flag right there in the basement, and then the side of the house this way down to that corner of the house with that pink ribbon flag. The basement here, this corner is about another 2 feet deep to the bottom of the basement. So I have another probably 2 foot of fill to place right here in this corner. And then you see front of the house over here. This is just rough staked out. And then the garage is gonna be up at that level, and that's gotta still come up. The thickness of the concrete and the base and materials underneath of that, plus probably I gotta probably get another lift on there. I haven't checked that yet. And then like I said, this tree, that tree, that tree, and that tree are coming out. That one's right in the kitchen. Obviously these are in the way. So let's see, newer to me, loader came last week. It's been a lifesaver as far as moving material around, bringing it from the burrow pit up here. It's really made a big difference in my efficiency of getting things done. But like I said, this is all filled in now. These trees are all staying over here. This nice big lodgepole's gonna stay. That ponderosa's gonna stay. I'll limb up the bottom of these, like this one right here. They're all overgrown through the ground. And there again's the front, and you see the some of the white trim has been done, but the rest of that will be, that'll probably happen on Monday. Be my guess. Chris isn't coming back tomorrow, but he'll be here on Monday, and I think we'll get all that front trimmed out, and we'll decide what we're going to do with the beam work up above. There's a black steel rail that's going to go across the front there, and then there's going to be the iron, same manufacturer, that's same company is putting together the fixtures. They're decorative, but they drill them through, and it's a plate that holds all of those beams together. That'll also be black. So we're talking about potentially black for that. I'm not so sure with all the other things being black and dark already, including the floor. So we'll have to see what it looks like after we get the white on there. We could always sand the beams, which is a major pain, and then restain. And even at that, I'm not sure that it's gonna come out the right way, but at any rate, that is the update. Oh, got a big boy tractor, so ready for maintenance when the time comes. I've already used it to move some stuff around. Got a grapple and some pallet forks, and it's got a front end loader on it, and I got a big mower for the back of it. And the air conditioning works really nicely inside of that one. One of the benefits of buying something new as opposed to used. A lot of things take maintenance. So there's the grapple. I haven't even taken it out of the pallet, and probably won't until next year would be my guess. And there's the mower deck that goes on the 3-point hitch on the back, and the pallet forks. The skid steer there is not mine. That belongs to the one of the contractors, subcontractors. But everything else I've got. So Volvo's been good. The pins came out. I got those fixed a week and a half ago when I first got up here. Ryan was running it the last time he was up, and these pins had sheared off. And so I got those re-tapped out and screwed in. And this pin here actually just came out. This bolt fell out, so I just got another bolt tonight when I was down in town. So I'll get that fixed tomorrow. But otherwise, that machine has been good. And then, like I said, the dozer and the loader has been great. The dozer's been pretty good too. It's just been so dry. The tracks are very squeaky. Same with the excavator. But it rained the first night I was here. It hasn't rained since. So that's the update. Thanks. Bye.